So you want to get started with YouTube automation, but you have no clue where to start. Well, then this is the video for you, because in today's video, we're going to go over the Buy 9 to 5 course review in full, so you get to see exactly what's in this course and possibly if it's the right fit for you. So let's dive into the video. Okay, so here we are in the Buy 9 to 5 back office of the membership course. And for those of you who don't know who the creator of this course is, it's Jordan Mackey. This is him actually over here. So that's Jordan Mackey. Jordan Mackey is a multiple six-figure earner from YouTube Automation who obviously created a course to help others and inspire others to do the same and start a YouTube automation business. Now I'm going to start off by saying this is a somewhat lengthy course, which in the past I've noticed most courses are pretty short. So that's not actually a bad thing that there's a lot of information to process in this course. It's a total of about 15 modules. So like I say, it's a longer course than you would expect. I'll start off by saying that, but it's just full of information that I personally find most courses aren't. Whether or not it's good information or bad, you're going to have to decide. But I think there's a lot more information than you would find in the average course based on YouTube automation. But before we get into the actual review of this course, like I mentioned before, Jordan Mackey is a multiple six-figure earner from YouTube Automation. He has hundreds, if not thousands, of students all around the globe. Some names which you've probably heard of, like Matt Parr, Fruits Business, Paul Hilsey. These are all huge YouTube Automation mentors in the community, all of which are his students. Matt Parr is probably the biggest and most known, if not more known than Jordan Mackey himself. So that should say a lot about who Jordan Mackey is as a teacher and a mentor. But without further ado, we are going to hop into this review. So in Module 1, it's not necessarily a module, but there is some information in here. He basically just welcomes you to the program, and you know, the titles pretty much speak for themselves, why you should be excited about YouTube, which you should. The 4 main type of YouTube channels, which you should also know, but if you don't, it's also included in here. And then at the end of each assessment or module, there is a module assessment. It's basically a pass or fail kind of thing. You just kind of go through it like a quiz, and it almost is just, well, it's a quiz to see if you're paying attention throughout the module. Here we are on Module 2, which it's titled Choosing Your Perfect Niche. Now, for those of you who don't know, your niche is probably the biggest obstacle you have to deal with because there's so many niches out there that are so competitive. And then there's niches that aren't necessarily profitable or as profitable as you would like them to be. So without spending too much time on doing research on your niche, you definitely want to have a niche in mind. But he gives you a list of over 200 profitable niches if you are having issues. He gives you, list ideas of the highest paying CPM niches, how to examine how much other channels are making, which is a great asset, which you should actually know before you really take off into that niche, just in case you decide it's something that is not for you. And if you don't know how to do that, it's obviously stated right in this title that he shows you exactly how to do that. What is a CPM and how to factor CPM into your niche research, like we just talked about. The CPM, I'll just tell you right now, it's cost per mil. Basically means how much money you make per 1,000 views, and let's just say you're making $2 per 1,000 views. It might be a niche that you want to stay away from, whereas there's other niches that you can make up to $16, $20, or $25 per 1,000 views. Here we are on module number 3 called the YouTube Basics. Again, it's mostly some basic information, but that being said, there's also some information that's not too widely known. But he gives you a rundown on how to create your YouTube channel and channel name. He has a YouTube menu navigation video, how to set up your YouTube channel. A lot of people don't know there's probably a better way. Well, there's a good and there's a bad way of setting up your YouTube channel. And Jordan is one of the guys who actually shows you how to set up your channel the proper way. In other courses I have taken, I have not seen a module or a video in these courses. So right off the bat with other mentors, you're already really kind of damaging your channel without even knowing it. Here we go, Google AdSense account review. That's going to be important. That's how you get paid, is through Google AdSense. So you want to make sure that you have this set up as well. How to create unlimited channels, how to download YouTube videos, how to download YouTube videos from other social media platforms, which again will come in very handy at some point one way or another, you're almost guaranteed to use this at some point. The best way to download videos, how to upload videos and schedule them. That's exactly what I do. I do not sit around all day waiting to upload my videos. I upload it beforehand. I schedule it. I schedule a description, type all the tags in, and I walk away and I schedule it to go live at a certain time. And then obviously lastly, you have the Module 3 assessment to see if you are paying attention throughout this module. On to Module 4, we have passing monetization review. This is a very important part of the course itself. Obviously, in order to make money, you want to monetize your channel in some sense. There's a few different ways on how you can monetize your channel, but the main way is through Google Ads or AdSense, which is where a company pays to put ads on your video. So this basically just walks you through exactly what you need to do and how you can speed up the process of passing YouTube monetization so that you can start making money from your YouTube channel as soon as possible. Moving on to module number 5. This module was by far my favorite. There is so much information in this module alone. It literally says right there, video topics, research for unlimited video ideas, and he is not kidding you when he says this. He gives you high-ranking video ideas to create, and this is something you can do from day one. Before your channel is almost even created, after you choose a niche or a niche, you can have literally over 100 video ideas done for you and just ready to start, whether you're going to outsource it or create the videos yourself. But you'll have a list of important keyword research done, which will then allow you to show you and give you video topic ideas so you can create videos around that idea in that niche. Okay, so with this module, there's actually a little bit more to show you than I thought, but I'm just going to scroll through it really quick, and then you can see kind of everything that's on here. There's actually a second page on this module, so it's a pretty lengthy one, but I'm not kidding you guys when I say this is the most valuable piece of information in this entire course, in my own personal opinion. Okay, here we are on module number 6. I didn't really go through this module very much just because I was kind of familiar and I don't really create my videos regardless. Aside from the one you're watching right now, I mostly outsource all of my videos. If you can't tell, I'm not the best video creator in the world, but I know the basics, and again, I outsource most of the work for all of my channels because I do this for freedom, not for money. So I'm just going to scroll through this whole module here. Again, I didn't personally use this information. Okay, here we are, module number 7, SEO secrets and strategies for truly going viral. He is not kidding. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He has multiple channels on how you can go viral with YouTube, and YouTube even has come out and said that search engine optimization, which is what SEO stands for, the main factor would be your YouTube description and your title. Most people and most mentors guide you more so in the sense of your tags, where I personally believe tags are crucial, but YouTube has come out and said that SEO is the main source of SEO would be your YouTube title and your YouTube description, and tags are kind of there just as an extra boost. But this course is absolutely killer. Jordan knows exactly what he's talking about, and this course is something that you won't want to miss, or this module I should say is something you just definitely won't want to miss. Okay, here we are on module 8, additional monetization techniques to boost your income. Like I said at the start of the video, you want to monetize your video or your channel as soon as possible, and there's more ways than one to monetize your YouTube channel. But the main one is putting ads on your videos, which obviously requires some work up front. These ones aren't necessarily like that. You can almost start these basically right away, but that's up to you if you take interest and you really want to get started and monetize your channel. Here we are, module 9, my 3 niches case studies. Basically, it's just a case study where he goes over different channels, kind of how much money they make, and kind of compares them to other channels, what you can improve on this channel and what you can improve on this channel, and just kind of gives you things to look out for and keep in mind as well as you're creating your YouTube channel. Outsourcing and automation. Obviously, I outsource all my videos aside from the ones I personally make, which is this one. So this is a pretty important module as well. A lot of people, they have a concern on the budget that you need to outsource, I personally don't find it as bad as many people do. I think it's actually rather cheap, and it saves you so much time in comparison to making your videos yourself. So just my own personal opinion, skip the process of making the videos yourself and go right to outsourcing if you can. That's the whole point behind it, is to give you some freedom as well as some extra cash flow and money. So that's just my own personal opinion. Avoid doing as much work as possible and outsource as much as you possibly can. Okay, on to module number 11. As you can see, this is more so on affiliate marketing, but it's affiliate marketing in YouTube, which for those of you that don't know, you should have an idea of how to do some affiliate marketing with YouTube. But basically, let's just use Amazon as a example. You create YouTube videos on top best computer monitors of 2022, and you do your research, or your team does the research. They find the monitors or whatever, you go find the Amazon affiliate links, and then you place a description or a link in the description of that video guiding them to your affiliate product that you're reviewing. And if they make a sale, or if they make a purchase and you make a sale, you obviously get a commission of that money.